All right, we made it down to Capitola Village and we're already getting into some exciting stuff. If you're like me, you love the seaside town of Capitola, California. In this film, we'll go over 5 things maybe you didn't know and can check out on your next visit. Number 5. You probably already know about the Shadowbrook Restaurant, but did you know? Alright, we came up to the beautiful Shadowbrook Restaurant, and I learned something. If you're staying within 3 miles of Shadowbrook, they will come and pick you up for free and drop you off for free in their awesome old school taxis. Here's one of their taxis right here. Looks like there's some sort of display or something there. I don't know if you can see inside. Pretty cool. Is it customary to tip the driver? And they said yes, it is customary to tip the driver. So I'm not exactly sure what a good tip would be if you're going a couple miles. But pretty cool. So if you guys are within 3 miles of Shadowbrook, they will come and pick you up one of these things. Pretty awesome. And if the Shadowbrook is also something you didn't know, I'll leave a link in the description of a film I did on that amazing place. Number 4, did you know there's a kinda secret walk along the river? To be honest, I just discovered this myself. Okay, we have made it down. Here's a little viewing area, and right across the way, that's where we just were. There's no railing right here, so I better watch where I'm walking. But this continues this way. Let's go check out this walk. Look at this, Brittany. Did you know this was here? Look at how cool this is. What a walk. All right, historic Capitola Cottage. And then right next to it is another historic old Riverview court. Spanish style. Apparently we're on a walk of history. Can anybody go out here? No. I don't think so. I think, oh, it says private. Don't go in there. What a hangout spot. Look at this old place. Look at these old places. This is awesome. Out here barbecuing. Oh my gosh, I would live out here if this was my place. Set up a little hammock. Be talking to people walking by. Check this out. This is the windmill house, circa 1926. It's a freaking windmill. What? A lot of these places are Airbnbs. I was obsessed with this historic windmill house. It looks to currently have a 4-night minimum. With a random search of 4 nights, you can stay here for as little as under $9,000. Extremely cool place, but I'll stick with my $55 camping spot. Here's our view from our camp spot. This is awesome. Looks like this trail is dog friendly. Just pick up after your... Oh, and look, you are enough. You know what? I needed to hear that today. Thank you. And right across the way there is the Shadowbrook Restaurant. And as a bonus walk, just on the other side of town and kinda hidden is this walk. The concrete steps of Depot Hill will start your adventure. All right, let's head up the stairs. Check this out. That's a pretty big climb. We're gonna walk here to the right towards, looks like this 101. All right, and just at the end of the road, past that 101 building, is this really cool little trail that maybe you didn't know was here. So the walk normally does continue, however, it looks like they're doing some renovation to the trail. So this is going to be even more beautified, it looks like, in the future. There's trailheads, you can go into neighborhoods and look at some homes. And anyways, yeah, so New Brighton, where we spent the night, it would be right over there. But anyways, nice little hidden gem, and it looks like it's going to be beautified here in the future. It looks like, yeah, the trail continues on that side. But anyways, I think you get the idea. Number 3, Capitola is full of history. Capitola used to be Camp Capitola and welcomed its first guests in 1874. You've probably seen this iconic hotel, but did you know the Venetian Court is on the Register of Historic Places? This was the first ever seaside resort in all of California. Or these buildings. These are the historic Six Sisters. They've been around since the 1880s. They were historically reconstructed in 1984. The area in front of the buildings used to be where the old electric train tracks traveling from Santa Cruz to Capitola used to be. Another fun fact while getting to our next destination, in 1961, Capitola was assaulted by thousands of sooty shearwater birds. They attacked people, dive-bombed homes. They later were found to be poisoned by a toxic algae. The story of the incident was read by a Hollywood director, Alfred Hitchcock. He then went on to make the famous film, The Birds, based on the Capitola bird incident. Number 2, here's something you probably know and something you probably didn't know. New Brighton Campground is only a 10-minute bike ride to town, making it a perfect location to camp and bring your bikes. New Brighton is rich in history. I did a whole film on that place, and I'll leave a link in the description of that film as well. If you're not camping, you can hang out on the breathtaking beach. Something you may not have known. And then the other two over here. And I did call and I asked them, hey, if you're staying at New Brighton Campground, will you still come and pick me up? And they said, yes, we will still come and pick you up. I look forward to doing that on my next trip. Number 1, and stay tuned for a bonus after. Well, that's exciting. Today is the grand opening of Brewtopia. They have a big selection of beer on tap, specialty beer, snacks, and live music. This place is definitely worth checking out, and it's conveniently located right by a building with a ton of games. And here's your bonus. After they rebuilt the Capitola Wharf due to severe storms in 2023, they installed these. I have not been out here since the storm kind of destroyed this, and then they just recently rebuilt it. I thought these are elevators.
It's a bathroom.
This is a bathroom?
Not an elevator.
I thought it was elevators that took you down to the beach over here. What? All right, we're leaving the wharf, but I gotta check out these elevator bathrooms again. What? Press. This is crazy. We're in the future, Brittany. The future is now, and we're in it. What's your favorite thing to do in town? Also, if you have any places for me to go explore, let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, share, subscribe, and now it's time for you to go have an adventure of your own. Okay, now I'm recording. I've been recording this cat for the last 5 minutes, and I wasn't recording, now I'm recording. We have a cat in camp. We're thinking this cat is with one of the campers.